Hey guys, welcome to another great episode of the Anime Breakdown Show. I'm your host with the most, your boy, vxKingPinxv, coming at you guys with another great show. Today is going to be a new Naruto chapter breakdown, Naruto Manga 635, A New Wind. And must I say, this was a really good episode. Not the greatest. My boy called me this morning, he's like, man, you gotta read this. Like, nothing really happened that was just totally out there. A few things did. A few things caught my attention. And I guess we'll just go ahead and jump right into it. We started off with Orochimaru, Karen, and Sojetsu, going to look for Lady Tsunade. They basically have to heal her. And when they get there, they find Katsuki, whatever, the slug, whatever, trying to heal Lady Tsunade. Orochimaru asks what's going on, yada yada yada, and she's like, okay, I can't totally heal her. Now when they find her, her torso is like completely ripped apart, but you can't see everything because all the little slugs trying to connect with her body and what may have you. And Lady Katsui needs a little help from basically Tsunade to make this healing jutsu work or whatever. And she's unable to do so. So Orochimaru orders Karen to basically let her bite you so she can heal. And of course, they have some funny stuff going on. Doesn't matter, it's not important. Karen bends down, gives her arm, and Lady Tsunade takes a good bite out of her or whatever. And Karen's like, if she keeps sucking the shit out of me, I'm gonna end up getting old myself. I'm assuming, your chakra at that point is life force, and she's sucking the life force right out of her to rejuvenate her own self. So, with the help of Karen and Katsui, she's able to get back on her feet. She's able to keep things going. Of course, the next thing is, Orochimaru, what are you doing here? Why are you here? And Orochimaru says something that's interesting. I don't know if everybody took it the way I took it, but this is how I took it. Orochimaru says, now I find quite few more hobbies. In the past, I wanted to become the wind that would make the windmill move, but now I realize that it's more interesting to wait for other winds to blow. I don't want to be sealed before I can enjoy the wind. Now, basically what he's saying was he wanted to be the force of power to make change, okay? And he did it through trying to take over the village at one point, going after his own sensei, the third Hokage, just causing chaos and just being a complete nuisance, okay? He went from being a good guy of the legendary signing to being a part of the Akatsuki to being dead, okay? So when he says, but now I realize that it's more interesting to wait for other winds to blow, I don't want to be sealed before I can enjoy the wind. Then you see the picture of the person he's talking about, which is Sasuke, okay? Now, in Orochimaru's mind, he don't think Sasuke is a good person at this point in time. And I say that because he wants to figure out how this is all going to turn out, and he wants to be there to witness it. He wants to see if Sasuke is going to be a good guy or Sasuke is going to be a bad guy, okay? He doesn't believe full-heartedly that this is all going to be going according to plan. Sasuke's back. Oh my God, he's now a hero of the village, and now the girls love him again. Now he's just sitting back drinking a little sake, and everything is going to go on. They're going to go on missions together. They're going to fight for each other. They're going to be like, oh my God, I love you. He doesn't think that, okay? And when he says this little thing to Lady Tsunade, at this point, I guess they're like, okay, we can't worry about Orochimaru right now. If he says he's on our side, we got to take all the help we can get because we're losing. At this point in time, all the Kages are down, and they're not doing so well. So they have a little memory lapse. Like, go think about Jiraiya, and And then she says, Orochimaru, if you have changed earlier, Jiraiya would be alive now. And he's like, well, you know, shit happens. Things don't always go the way you want. And he's basically saying, you know what? My time has gone, come and pass. I can't do the same shit I used to do back in the day. So he's going to wait and see how the wind blows, Sasuke, to see how he's going to turn out. He didn't say Sasuke's joined the crew. He didn't say Sasuke's going to be a better person. He didn't even tell Lady Tsunade that Sasuke's on the battlefield. He didn't say any of that. He's just waiting to see how shit turns out. Now, if everybody believed he was going to be a good guy, this wouldn't be happening. To me, this is more foreshadowing to come. Or what's going to happen next, which is going to be on my preview discussion video for people who want to hear it. But on the next panel it says, maybe that's why I want to see where Sasuke will go. And he says, waiting slowly for his win to come. This guy, obviously, Sasuke's got to be evil, okay? I know a lot of you guys want to feel or think that this is going to be maybe Sasuke can be Hokage. That is not in my mind whatsoever. That is, unless he schemes, he does worse than Danzo, he set things up where he's just not going to help and just let shit fall apart under Naruto's leadership and just let everything go to hell. Sasuke's mind is not, in my mind, he's not going to become Hokage. There's no point, okay? Of course, you know, at this point, Lady Tsunade is like, okay, forget about all this, what's going on? How did you get on the battlefield? You know, the people who recovered her, she's trying to get a little bit of insight what's happening at this point in time. And then I guess she's ready. We see, I'm thinking maybe she did some type of thinking with Sakura, because at one point they almost look damn near the same, but the eyes give it away, obviously. Because they both got the thing on their head or whatever. Then you get Sakura and Sai talking. He's like, doesn't know if he could trust Sasuke, and so he asked her, you know, can we trust him? You know, he's like, I trust Sasuke with my life. Of course, Sakura's an idiot to me still, regardless of her newfound strength and her abilities, which we still haven't truly seen everything at this point in time. To me, you know, Sasuke's still showing a little bit of evilness. One of the pictures, he's like, I'll burn it all down. Like, that's not what heroes said. Okay, I'll burn it all down. Like, I mean, you know, he doesn't come off as a hero at this point in time. So he's kind of standing with Naruto, and he's like, I'll put it into this twisted system. I wasn't sure what he's talking about. The system of what? I'm not really sure what he's talking about. What is the system he's talking about? If you know the answer, put a comment down below. I'm just trying to go through it as fast as possible. And then, of course, the Biju kind of gets rid of, you know, the black flame, so that didn't work. And then you go back to Sai and Sakura, and she's talking about her feelings and her emotions, and saying your words might not be so sincere. You know, it's a lot of confusion going on, a lot of confusion. And then at the very end, Tsunade says, I know that, is it Sakura? No, it's Sakura. She says, I know that smile is false. And I'm assuming she's saying that the side, you don't see side, because it kind of transitions right over to Shikamaru, and he's doing his thing, and I guess he's kind of relaying back and forth with all the combat that's going on. And the big thing at the end of this is the Hokages coming back. I'm sorry, the Hokages coming back. So you got the Raikage, Mizukage, you know, you got Gaara, and the Chichikage. And for whatever reason, you got Lady Tsunade's ass just bending down. I don't know if she's giving somebody a blowjob or what. But you got them all together again. Everybody's ready to fight. You got your boy Gaara. He's going to carry everybody on the sand to get to where they need to go. The Chichikage's hair's all down. He's kind of looking like a pimp. The Mizukage, she's like, let's go. Everybody's ready to join this fight. So at this point, we've reached the climax. Alright? We reached the climax, and now the tables are going to slowly start to turn into the favor of the people who are going to win the war. As always, you guys stay tuned. Leave your comments down below. Please check out my next video. As always, rate, comment, subscribe, and peace!